So I also just wanted to create a video just talking about plagiarism and the chatbots. I did in fact take a class at Sac City that dealt with like teaching, and it was interesting because they talk about how to create a syllabus. They talk about the plagiarism policy, and it's interesting because they did a sort of a study with Sac State students, and they said when Sac State students when the teachers always talked about plagiarism, they always felt that it was like the professors already accused them of the crime. Like they had already plagiarized and they were going to be punished for it. And so the professor was teaching the class kind of basically said, you know what, you want to kind of tone down your plagiarism, when you talk about plagiarism, tone it down, you don't want to make students feel guilty. I just think that's really funny because every semester I catch students plagiarizing. And and it's with an online class, it really doesn't make much sense to plagiarize because I use Turnitin.com, and there's been a lot of changes in the technology in the last year with chatbots, and now plagiarism. Turnitin.com actually scans for plagiarism, and I found that the chatbot feature evolved over the last 6 to 8 months. It was really accurate in determining whether or not a student's essay was created by a chatbot or AI. I just want you to know, that there are consequences to plagiarism, right? Plagiarism is basically when you take someone else's words and use them as your own. And I just want to make sure, balancing what Sac State says, which is hey, don't accuse students, don't make them feel guilty, but just to recognize that plagiarism is a policy, is a problem, and that if you do either use a chatbot or copy and use someone else's words, there are consequences in terms of just having to meet with the dean, and then there can be all sorts of consequences, getting referred to the dean of student discipline or getting dropped from the class. So I hope that wasn't too you've already plagiarized and you're going to go to hell, but just be aware of the plagiarism policy. So all you have to do below is just sort of send me an email that says you understand the plagiarism policy, and if you want, you could let me know you watched this video as well.